Welcome back to Militaria. So what I got for you guys today is, this is one of my World War II German Veteran Association armband patches. So this particular one has a monument depicted in the patch here that I'll get into in just a minute. So Germany had many veteran associations. So this is one of many of the German National Association of Veterans armband patches. So this one in particular is made out of a cotton, and it is a bevo stitch. So what that means is it's a machine woven stitching. And I do believe this one was attached to a black wool armband at one time. So this does appear to me that it has been cut off and ripped off of an armband, which is interesting. And it does have soiling, so it is salty. So this has seen wear. This isn't just fresh off the press. So this has seen the Krieg, which is what I kind of like to collect. I don't like anything too pristine. I do have some pristine patches and items in my collection, but I do prefer to get something a little bit more rough around the edges because it just has more character in my opinion. But yeah, so again, this is made from a cotton, and what I always like to do is do a black light test. So you can kind of see like how my glove and this patch have the same glow, but when I lift this off and go over to my armband here, it doesn't glow. It's glowing a little bit because of the little fibers from my cloth or my glove here, but it's not glowing like the sun. So that's a good depiction that this is a real piece of material from the war, because it's not glowing like that. But it does have a little bit of fibers coming off of my cloth, so I do apologize for that. But it's definitely not glowing like that one there. So yeah, this association is called the DRKB. So I'll try to pronounce it a little differently. So the Deutsche Reichs Kyffhäuserbund. So there was many veteran associations formed. So there's some that were made in 1870, 1871. So before World War I, and then after World War I or after the Great War, there was more associations formed. But when the NSDAP, so the National Socialist Party, when they were able to win over Germany in 1933, they changed every pattern and every uniform association across Germany to reform to their logos and their symbolism. So in 1936 to 1938, this became one of many veteran symbolisms during the Third Reich. So they put the mobile swaths on this one. And why I call it the mobile swaths is because it looks like it's kind of moving. But there are some swaths that are shaped like that, so it doesn't look like it's moving, but they tilted this one to the left, so it looks like it's kind of moving. So this is called the mobile swaths. So let's get into the monument here, which is pretty cool. So the monument itself, it's in a town called Thuringia in Germany. So it's a very unique sounding town in Germany. So Thuringia, this monument was built in 1890 to 1896 in honor of Wilhelm I. And the legend of this monument is within the mountain area of Thuringia lies the Emperor Barbarossa. And if he awakens, he will reunite Germany. So it's pretty fascinating that they would put this with this. So the symbolism during the Third Reich, the people that were in charge at that time were very fascinated with legends and lores and all kinds of interesting stories and legends. So it's fascinating that they put this and this together, and there's many other examples that they did with that as well. But I didn't know that until shortly after I bought this, which they kind of put those two symbolisms together, which I thought was pretty fascinating. But yeah, guys, this is one of many of my German National Association of Veterans pieces. I have other badges and, like I said, some other patches and stuff related to these veteran associations. But I think this is one of my favorite ones because of that connection to like a legend and whatnot, which is pretty fascinating to me. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning into Alles for Militaria, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Take care, guys. Bye for now.